It is here. WNBA free agency frenzy starts today. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate all your support. I have the perfect player for the Indiana Fever that we're going to talk about. Before we get to it, you know the drill. Please, if you're enjoying the content, take a second and smash the like button. It's a free way to help me out. Comment below. I know we got a lot to discuss with this. Hype if you're on mobile. That's apparently a thing too. And please subscribe. And by the way, serious appreciation. When I go into my YouTube studio, real quick, I'll get to the story, I promise. It always gives me like an overview of, last 28 days, views and subscribers and all that. The last 28 days now, first time I've seen a positive subscriber number since the end of the WNBA season. That makes me feel good. You did that. Thank you very, very much. Let's get into this, which you have probably already noted. I posted this yesterday. Thinking about this because I saw a video from Alanna Smith, and she's not being cored. She's a free agent, and I just posted this for fun. I mean, people knew I wasn't being serious. Breaking: anonymous sources say reigning Defensive Player of the Year. Yes, she was 2025 Defensive Player of the Year. Alanna Smith rumored to be headed to the Indiana Fever. No, that is not AI. Alanna Smith played for the Indiana Fever in 2022, but Lynn Dunn, in her incredibly competent wisdom, said, yeah, I'm going to cut this girl. I'm going to cut this girl. And then, of course, in a few seasons, I think she was, well, we'll get to that in a moment. So, yeah, so this actually got a lot of attention. I mean, my X account, I'm not over there trying to build anything. I'm a YouTube person, but I do have it really to keep informed in news and to find things to bring to all of you that I think are important to discuss for the stuff I don't come up with on my own, which I do once in a while. I don't do everything everyone else does. But yeah, but it got almost 28,000 views, over 400 likes. A lot of people were happy to hear this. That would make my day. I sure hope this happens. She would be a great addition to the Fever. I don't believe you, but fingers crossed. Let's go. Thought she was looking good last year. So yeah, I got a clip to play for Alanna Smith, and I want to talk about why I think she is the perfect fit. Like I think this is the one piece. If you said the Fever could go get one name out there they have a legitimate shot at getting and also could fit in salary cap wise, that I say that flips the switch to being a title favorite, it's Alanna Smith. That's how well I think she fits into this team with her skill set. So here's a video. She's an Aussie. I want her on the team for that reason too. I'm just saying, guys, you know what I mean. And women, too. Maybe more the English accent for you, but you know what I'm saying. We all have a little superficial in us. So she's asked about what's going on with the WNBA right now. I think she was in Australia. I think she's in Australia for this interview. She was playing ball down there.
Yeah, so WNBA free agency begins tomorrow. So it all kind of kicks off, and it's going to be a bit of a whirlwind. So teams will be reaching out to players, negotiations will begin, and I think the league's going to be looking very different this year. So it's going to be an interesting space to be in.
So I think you head back over today, is that right? And what's the next week look like for you then? Is that any part of that, or is it more your agent sort of handling all that for you?
No, I'll be heavily involved along with my agent, just talking to teams, negotiating, figuring out what's the best fit, and where home will be for the foreseeable future.
I'm sure, given what you've done in the last couple of years, everyone will want you on their team. So again, a bit like Andy with college, is it you deciding where you want to go at this point?
Yeah, I think I'm really lucky in that I'm at a point in my career where I do have the luxury of choice, and it's a privileged position to be in because I have not always been in this position, and so I'm really just trying to take it in because I know that I've put in a lot of hard work to get to this point in being able to choose and have a selection of teams. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool, and I'm excited for this period of time.
Now, you could say she's being very smart in playing the game and that she's just going to go back to the links, but maybe by saying this, she squeezes a little more money out of them. But on the face of it, while she may end up back with the links, it doesn't seem like it is at all a done deal. She's taking this opportunity to look around and see what is the best deal for her, which makes absolute sense. There's no reason why she wouldn't do that. No reason at all why she wouldn't do that, which means she's open to the Indiana Fever. Now, of course, the caveat there is her being tossed to the curb by Fever mascot Lynn Dunn, who they will seem to never, ever get rid of. They'll just keep finding different titles to grant her. If she can get past that and see the opportunity to not just come with play with Caitlin Clark. That's the thing. It's not just coming to play with Caitlin Clark, which will help elevate her game. It's not just playing in front of more fans and the attention and all of that, because with Aaliyah Boston, and obviously it looks like Kelsey Mitchell's coming back, and it looks like Lexi Hull's probably coming back. Folks, I'm telling you right there, I would put, I was going to say I will, but I'm not letting you hold me to it. I'm just using a phrase to make a point. I would put money on a starting five if they can find the bench that complements them and gives them the depth needed. A starting five of Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark, Lexi Hull at the three, yes, with and Aaliyah Boston and Alanna Smith at the 5 and the 4. Alanna is the epitome, the prototype of the stretch 4. She is 6'4". She can defend on the perimeter. She can defend in the post. She can run. She can shoot the 3. And she is the reigning defensive player of the year. And what have we said we need from the Indiana Fever? Just a little bit more defense. They don't need to be, the best defensive team in the league. But here's the other thing. When you're good defensively, especially when you're a running team, as the Fever should be, you create more offensive opportunities. When you play and force bad shots and you get rebounds so you can get out quick, and you get turnovers so you can get out quick, and you are already an offense that is able to run better than any other team in the league, she is the perfect fit. When I look around at the legitimate possibilities and players that we would want, I think she would someone who would come here and be perfectly fine playing with Caitlin Clark. She's not going to Duana Bonner us. At least let's hope not. I don't think. Whereas someone like, say, Satu Sabali, I think would Duana Bonner us. And by the way, it looks like she's not returning to the Mercury, but I in no way want her anywhere near Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever. Of course, I don't think she'd be wanting to come here anyway, so that's probably a moot point. But that is what I'm saying. There are other talented players that I don't think are necessarily as good a fit as Alanna Smith is, right? We take a look real quick. See, 2022 was her time in Indy. She's only playing 13 minutes a game, unfortunately. But very next year, she goes and gets 3rd in most improved player with her season in Chicago. The next year, 5th in most improved player and 2nd team all defense. 2024 in Minnesota, 2nd team I messed that up. I already did there. 2025 in Minnesota, 1st team all defense, actual defensive player of the year. And yeah, her offense wasn't all that bad either. 49% from the field, 33% three-point shooter. She's a 6'4" forward, folks. She's our 4. That is a stretch 4. There's nothing wrong with 33% from 3 from your stretch 4 when they're taking almost 4 of them a game, right? It's not like she's taking a half a 3 a game and averaging that. She is a legitimate 3-point shooting threat. 63% from 2. Over 5 rebounds, 3 assists a game, 2 blocks a game, 1.3 steals a game. This is the player to bring to the Indiana Fever. This is the one name I want. And then we got to fill it out. And if it means bringing a bunch of players back, bring back Sophie Cunningham, first player off the bench. Because here's the other thing. Everyone wants a backup point guard, and I agree we need someone who can play 5 or 10 minutes that isn't going to be a disaster. And then if she also plays with Clark, we'll give her the ball. But again, Sophie Cunningham, the greatest point guard in the world? No, but can she play it if you're going to, you can give Sophie Kane minutes at the 1, minutes at the 2, minutes at the 3. So that's an important type of player to have as well, especially when you're getting into the contracts and the salary caps and all of that. So anyway, this is, if you're going to say my one wish, other than we're like, oh, well, let's go get the, all NBA first team and bring them all to Indy. This is the player. Bring Alanna Smith to the Fever. And I know they don't completely control that. Alanna Smith has to make that decision. But the Indiana Fever front office put on notice they need to do everything they can to make the best possible offer they can to bring Alanna Smith to the Indiana Fever. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Appreciate it. As always, smash the like button, subscribe, hype, comment. Is there anything else? Did YouTube add more to the list? I will talk to you later.